One man gave away so much gold that he broke a country's economy. Not an army, not a war, generosity. His caravan, 60,000 people, a whole city crossing the desert. And now, why even that is half a legend. How one pilgrim's generosity hit a market thousands of miles away. By the end, you'll understand a commodity shock better than most analysts. His name was Mansa Musa, ruler of Mali, perhaps the richest man the world has ever seen. And he did not understand his own wealth. Mali sat right on top of gold. Salt came up from the south, gold went out to pay for it. As much as 2/3 of the Mediterranean's gold crossed the Sahara. Mali held the tap on that flow. In the south, salt was prized like gold. In the north, gold was an ordinary good. For Mali, gold was almost like sand underfoot. It didn't mean here what it meant in Cairo. From this gold, Europe struck its florins and ducats. Mali was funding other people's money without knowing it. Mansa Musa ruled the source of money for the entire old world. He owned what kings fought over, and he decided to travel to Mecca. In 1324, Mansa Musa set out on the Hajj. The world had never seen a pilgrimage like it. 60,000 people traveled with him, and nearly 100 camels loaded with gold alone. Each camel carried about 135 kilograms of gold, the weight of 2 grown men. Months later, the caravan entered Cairo. The greatest city in the Islamic world held its breath. Mansa Musa gave and spent gold without counting. To the poor, to officials, to merchants, to everyone. At first, Cairo rejoiced. Never had gold flowed so freely. It seemed everyone had won. No one noticed the good fortune turning into a problem. Suddenly there was too much gold. And when there's too much of anything, it gets cheaper. The gold dinar lost between 10 and 25% of its value, and it didn't recover for about 12 years. Picture a Cairo money changer. His savings in gold suddenly shrank, and he'd done nothing at all. The price of goods crept up. Cheapened gold bought less bread. That is inflation. On the way home, Mansa Musa supposedly bought the gold back, on credit at a steep price. So the legend goes, but the legend, as always, exaggerates. Everything we know was written by Al-Umari and Al-Makrizi, decades after the events. Recently, the historian Brown at Stanford rechecked the figures, and the picture turned out calmer. The effect was real but local, an anomaly of the Mamluk Sultanate, not a global crash. The dinar's price swung in waves before Mansa Musa too. He only amplified what was already shaking. Serious local inflation, yes, but a 12-year global gold crash, no. So maybe the title of richest man ever is also inflated. Half a century on, Europe drew him on its maps, enthroned, a golden orb in his hand. The richest man in history is a later estimate. No one has hard figures for his fortune. Some of that gold Mansa Musa poured into Timbuktu. It became a center of learning for the whole region. And the lesson lives on. One big player and one commodity still move prices. That's how an oil embargo works. That's how selling reserves works. Different scale, same mechanism. Here's the lesson of Mansa Musa. Wealth without understanding markets is dangerous, to other people's pockets too. A simple rule, too much of anything cheapens it. What's expensive isn't what's plentiful, it's what's scarce and needed. Ask yourself where there's too much today. Money, oil, attention. That's where the next price crash is quietly forming. Sound familiar? Flood a system with cheap money and it loses value. See the run-up to 2008 or the 1930s. Too much of anything cheapens it. Only the caravans and the exchanges change. Musa's gold lost value through excess. Now, the reverse. What if value is born from death? Next, a plague that made the survivors richer. Watch on.